Hello again, it's February 10th, 2018, and there are 110 days until graduation. It's almost 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm checking in to KMC Classic at 4 o'clock today, so we'll see how that goes. We're shooting for 65 all around this meet. High order, but we'll see how it goes. I've been a lot more strategic with the plannings of my routines, but yeah, I'll send you to me after the meet right now.
Thank you, pre-meet Brian. Post-meet Brian here. So yeah, I just wanted to see how quickly I could talk about how this meet went, so let's dive right in. It was the first kind of destination meet, one of the furthest that I've traveled for, other than Dave Brown probably. It was up near Philadelphia, so quite a drive, but I think it was worth it. Anyways, so we started on parallel bars, which I don't think we have video of, but warm-ups went fine except for a rip that I got right below my pinky. It ripped once in warm-ups, I rubbed chalk in it, ripped again, even worse that time. So I wasn't looking forward to doing my routine, and I ended up doing Muay to upper arm rather than Muay to support. But I ended up getting a decent score, 11.0, which I was really surprised with, so I was happy. Then next after P-bars went to high bar, and that was actually a funny story, because I knew I was doing a really short routine because my blind change had been scaring me this past week. So all I did was free hit back giant dismount just to get something rather than nothing. And the initial score that was projected was a 5.5. Don't know about gymnastics, that's really bad. But the judge actually made a correction at the end of the meet. I realized that my score had actually been raised to a 9.5, or so I heard, but that still seemed a little high for me because the routine was really simple. But I don't know. Anyways, after that, we went to floor exercise, which I was really excited to compete on because I've been feeling good about that routine. Did everything went smoothly, especially my second to last pass, which I was able to stick cold. But then the dismount, man. Oh, the dismount was so shaky. Back 1.5. Don't know what happened, man. But yeah, there was one thing I wanted back from this meet. It was that dismount, just so I could get a higher score on floor individually. After floor, we went to pommel horse. My usual nemesis won again. That score ended up being an 8.5, which I expected after basically 2 falls. And still rings after that, I thought went really well. I have a lot of swinging skills in my routine, but I was able to keep the rings like really still throughout the majority of the routine. So it felt good, and I got a 10.5, which I was hoping would be higher, but you know, the judge actually said that my slow and locate to back lever looked like interesting, like he had never seen it before or something, so I was proud of myself for that. But yeah, then we finished up on vault, which warm-ups did not go very well on. I landed one front tucked pretty well, but if you know me, if you know my gymnastics, you know that I do front pike in competition, and those weren't going well in warm-ups, but I still decided to do it in competition. Maybe a bad decision. The thing about a downgrade on any other event is like 1/10 in the balance, but upgrades and downgrades on vault are all 4/10, so they're pretty big downgrades or upgrades. So vault isn't the thing that I'm going to change last minute because warm-up isn't going well. So I did the front pike, and it was one of those things that sometimes when you do a vault, you can tell in the air, oh, this is going to be bad. But this one, I was in the air and I was like, I might get this around, and my feet hit first, so I got credit. But then I fell backwards onto my butt and my hands. So that was unfortunate. But my final score on that was an 11.3, which I was actually really surprised. The last time I fell on that skill, I got like a 10.3 or something. That was at Jarrell Steele. But yeah, that's basically how the meet goes. Reward ceremonies. I actually was able to end up coming through with 5th place medal for my floor routine despite my bad landing on my dismount. But yeah, my level 10 medals I'll always cherish, because I really feel like these are the medals that I worked the hardest for, considering where I was 2 years ago back at level 6, and with like 2 significant injuries in between. I'm really proud of myself for this. It's just in a way nice to have like some tangible item that says like I've gone somewhere. I've gone to a level 10 meet and been one of the top gymnasts on even just one event there. So yeah, it's nice to be recognized like that. But yeah, that's about it. It's been the first video that I'm posting in a long time. But yeah, I'm always nervous to do vlogs like this or whatever, because I know that someday I'm gonna look back at them and be like, oh my god, how did I have the nerve to post that? But I don't know. For the time being, I enjoy it. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.